Welcome to News Today with Universal Parks News Today. I'm Eric Morton, and here's the news for October 18th, 2025. Universal Studios is offering Universal Express single attraction access to select attractions for a limited time. We spotted a sign at Universal Studios Florida that stated select attractions are available for a one-time skip the regular line offering. The sign said, limited time offering, Universal Express single attraction access. Skip the regular line one time for this attraction now. The sign also has a QR code that directs guests to purchase the single attraction access in the Universal Studios app. This offering is only for same-day single use at the attraction selected, and there is limited inventory. The pricing is $24.99, making it $26.62 with taxes for both available attractions so far. Currently, we have only seen the sign at Revenge of the Mummy. However, a digital website also lists Skull Island Reign of Kong as an available option. Universal has previously offered this service in the past, most recently back in May. Universal Express Pass and Express Unlimited Pass are offered at Universal Orlando Resort, so guests can skip the regular line at most attractions in the parks. These offerings include multiple attractions, whereas single attraction access, obviously, is just for the one attraction, so choose if you like the Mummy or you like Kong. Maybe you want to do them both for $50 in Park Hop. Let us know how you feel. Two guests recently got into a violent scuffle while waiting in a queue for the Terrifier haunted house at HHN here in Florida. In the video, a guest in a red shirt appears to shove another guest wearing a gray shirt into the next lane of the queue. Thankfully, the line is separated by ropes instead of hard railings. After shoving the guest in red claims that he isn't trying to fight. He begins to make another statement, but the guest screams and taunts from nearby witnesses drown out his words. It's hard to understand. We do not know what started the scuffle, though it seems to have something to do with the guests being next to each other in line, and who knows how that gets started. After the altercation, the guest in red walks forward in the line while the guest in gray composes himself, gets up and stands in one spot for a moment before also seemingly walking forward in the line, I guess pretending like nothing happened. Neither of them appear to be visibly injured. No Universal security members are visible in the video. So what happened after the clip? Well, that's kind of unknown. You can watch the video posted by TikTok user at Norman_Reedus196. We have it linked on our website as well. A content warning, there is some language in the background of the video. Watch at your own discretion. I like to think that one of them finally chose the dry path and the other one chose the bloodbath, and everybody turned out just fine. Halloween Horror Nights fans at Universal Orlando Resort can now take home a canvas print of their favorite character from this year's event. These canvas prints are $90 each and are available in Sahara Traders at Universal Studios Florida. The shop is the 2025 Halloween Horror Nights tribute store. The artwork has a watercolor style. One piece depicts Uncle Howdy holding a lantern from WWE Presents the Horrors of Wyatt 6. Another piece sees Little Boo, the event's famous jack-o'-lantern mascot, leaning out from behind a tree with a full moon behind him. Jason from the Friday the 13th franchise and this year's Jason UNIVRS house is depicted wielding his machete. Art the Clown from Terrifier reaches forward with blood on his face, teeth, and hand. The fifth print features the ghoul from Fallout with his gun in the air. Check out more HHN merchandise on our site. Late last month, Universal Orlando Resort filed a permit for the area surrounding the Expo Eats kiosk. It expires at the end of March 2026. Specifically, the description says that the kiosk will need new equipment, power upgrades, and new plumbing lines. Work is already beginning as temporary construction walls were installed around the kiosk. The walls extend from the face paint kiosk behind the Expo Eats kiosk through the Central Park metal archway and end in a grassy area with trees there. Green scrim blocks off the area between the face paint kiosk and the kiosk where guests can get airbrush tattoos, hair wraps, and braids. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest Vacations and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head over to www.nt.travel and their team will design your next magical vacation, from tickets to Epic Universe and other Universal parks to hotel reservations and more. The best part is their concierge services are 100% free, so book today. As we previously reported, Universal Orlando Resort has confirmed there will be, quote, construction activity in the Lost Continent area of Universal Islands of Adventure, potentially for brand new land. Now we learn Universal has filed for a brand new permit for the Lost Continent project, UOP 555. In the permit details, 7 acres total have been described as renovation of an existing commercial use. Universal has not shared any additional details about what demolition or construction is planned for those 7 acres. Lost Continent is one of the 8 themed islands of Islands of Adventure. It was partially demolished and taken over by the Wizarding World of Harry Potter back in 2010. Its last remaining attractions, the 8th Voyage of Sinbad and Poseidon's Fury, closed in 2018 and 2023, respectively. However, the former theater has remained intact, with set pieces fully visible, while there's been no apparent construction at the site of Poseidon's Fury. The recently filed permit could be early signs that Universal will demolish both attractions for good. How to Train Your Dragon took over Lost Continent this spring to coincide with the release of the live-action remake. Universal Destinations and Experiences CEO Mark Woodbury has repeatedly mentioned plans for expansion at Universal Orlando Resort in the past few months. Though he's emphasized room for expansion at their new theme park, Epic Universe, he's also mentioned that there are plans for all the Universal Orlando Resort theme parks. There have been repeated rumors of a Legend of Zelda expansion to Super Nintendo World. The IP could also potentially take over Lost Continent. That's been a rumor that's been going on for a very long time. Meanwhile, many are calling for a Wicked-themed land, and even Woodbury has addressed that is a possibility. I guess we'll see. Let the speculation machine continue to churn. Let us know in the comments what you'd like to see there or what you think is going to be there. I think this is really interesting. The Wossamotta-U gift shop at Islands of Adventure has seemingly closed. The windows and door of the store are completely covered with solid purple panels. There's no signage or posting indicating whether this is temporary. However, while the Wossamotta-U page on the Universal Orlando website is still active and lists operating hours, the store is conspicuously absent from the list of shops at Islands of Adventure. Located in Toon Lagoon at Islands of Adventure, next door to Blondie's, Wossamotta-U was a Rocky and Bullwinkle themed gift shop that sold kids apparel and merchandise featuring characters from The Secret Life of Pets, Shrek, Gabby's Dollhouse, and more. Universal Orlando Resort has a new collection of Jaws apparel as part of their UNIVRS line. This apparel is available in 5 and dime at Universal Studios Florida. First up, we have the Amity Island Lifeguard tank top for $45. It says Amity Island Lifeguard right across the front with a little lifeguard cross. It's red with white trim. The whole top is made of basketball jersey fabric. On the back is the Jaws logo in white with a blue figure swimming across the bottom of it. Next up, we have a Ringer t-shirt that's $49. This classic Jaws poster is printed in black and white on the shirt. Chrissy is pictured swimming below the titular shark in black with said shark looming in the water below her. It has red trim on the cuffs and neck. Then we have a camp shirt for $59. This shirt has white buttons and a white collar. It's covered in a blue and red Keith Haring style pattern. Featured images include the shark, a beach closed sign, a ship's wheel, waves, the orca boat, Amity Island, and speech bubbles yelling, "Help!" and "Shark Attack." We have a long sleeve shirt. It's $59. This is a black long sleeve shirt. Artwork on the left chest depicts a blue and pink shark in front of a yellow background. A bright and colorful stylized version of the Jaws poster is seen on the back. Orange and green jagged lines are drawn around the shark, set against a pink background. Jaws is printed in yellow lettering. On one sleeve are colorful images of Chrissy swimming. The other features Keith Haring style white squiggles. Universal Orlando Resort guests can now prepay for parking before arriving at the theme parks. Prepaying also allows guests to get a small discount on the usual parking price. The prepaid parking option is available under the Extras and Events ticket add-ons in the Universal Orlando Resort app or the website. Prepaid parking is valid for the date of your choice all day at both Epic Universe and Universal Orlando garages serving Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, City Walk, and Volcano Bay. The price starts at $30.05 per vehicle. When selecting a date, a rounded up price of $31, I don't know why that's rounded up, to $31 is listed. The total with tax is closer to $32. This is $3 cheaper than paying in person at the toll plaza for a total of $35 there. One important note, some of the signage at the parking garages still lists the older Universal Orlando Resort parking prices. That was the lower price of $32. Yeah, the official website now lists parking prices at the toll plaza as $35 and prepaid parking $32. For now, no dates have a more expensive price, and parking is available to book through the end of the year. After purchasing prepaid parking, guests receive a QR code by email in their account's wallet to show the guy at the guy or gal at the parking plaza. Also, we noted that it was not available same day. It might be today, but when we wrote the article yesterday, that was not available on the same day. So you might have to book it a day ahead of time. Universal Orlando Resort has new Woody Woodpecker merchandise available as part of their UNIVRS line. First up, the Woody Woodpecker plush. It's $50. This is a sculpted plush with embroidered features. The classic cartoon bird is wearing a blue jumpsuit with a white collar, white cuffs, and an attached red belt. The jumpsuit is shiny and zips up the front. On the back, it's a NASCAR-inspired Woody Woodpecker logo. What else? Featuring a rainbow gradient, checkered flag, and Woody's face. His name is written in white lettering. Under the jumpsuit is Woody's standard white and blue coloring. Then we have the UNIVRS Woody Woodpecker jacket. This one's $95. This race-style jacket matches the plush. It's mostly blue with a black yoke and white stripe across the chest. Black stripes continue down the sleeves. It has two front pockets with black trim. Embroidery on the front includes Woody's face, his name, checkered flags, the number 1996, and the word endurance. It has a cadet collar with a quarter zipper. Racer Woody is printed on the sleeve in blue text against the black stripes. The cuffs are elastic. Motorsport is printed across the back shoulders against a double W logo for Woody Woodpecker. These items are available at 5 and Dime in Universal Studios, Florida. We spotted the Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift ride vehicles sitting outside the track with test dummies strapped into them the other day. A reporter noticed a train loaded up with test dummies sitting on a track just outside the Q building. Each coaster train will consist of 4 cars resembling famous vehicles. We've kind of gone through this before. Famous vehicles from Fast and Furious series with Dom's Dodge Charger as the lead car, while the vehicles appear to have some sort of zebra print pattern. We theorize this is black and white camo wrap, as our first glimpse of a car last month inside the loading area was an orange color. Our reporter did not see the trains in motion, but the presence of the dummies indicates safety testing is likely currently taking place. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is scheduled to open next year. It will be the first ever high-speed outdoor roller coaster at Universal Studios Hollywood, as well as, one of Universal's fastest coasters. It's going to go 72 miles per hour. The shelves of Universal Studios Hollywood are a bit more moody and emotional with the arrival of emo Minion merchandise. First up, we have the emo Minion stuffed toy for $45. This guy is black with white skeleton designed with a broken heart. His goggles are as black as his soul, and the hands and feet are made of simulated leather. The plush comes with a free emo Minion tote bag, which is black with a white outline of the Minion head. Then there's an emo Minion baseball cap for $25. Black baseball cap has an embroidered white M in a gothic text. On the side, our emo Minion is in a total mood, I guess, as he depressingly lays on his side. The back has an adjustable strap. Then there's the emo Minion black t-shirt for $30. You can wear your Minion version of your favorite band tee with the text in classic rock band font. Emo Minion stands underneath, but he must have gotten over his broken heart, as it's not on this shirt, at least. I don't know. Next up, we have the emo Minion white t-shirt. This one's $30. The black and white theme continues with this t-shirt, which has Minions text and broken hearts on the front. The back has emo Minion in his regular outfit, holding bananas up to his face. Minions text and more broken hearts surround him. All right, how about an emo Minion striped shirt then, huh? That's $30. The ultimate emo shirt always has stripes. This long sleeve shirt delivers. The neck, collar, and cuffs are black, and there are black patches placed on the front of the shirt and sleeves. The patches have white images or text like a Minion head or Kevin, Stuart, Bob, etc. on them. You get the idea. All right, we have an emo Minion pair of sweatpants. These are $60. Wipe off that black eyeliner and get comfy in these cuffed emo Minion sweatpants. They're gray with Minions and rock band font near the top and images of Kevin, Stuart, and Bob's heads on one of the legs there. These items are all available to purchase at Super Silly Stuff at Universal Studios Hollywood. Similar to the pass holder buttons and magnets at Universal Orlando Resort, past members at Universal Studios Hollywood will soon be able to grab an exclusive Grinch-themed magnet just in time for the holiday season. The Grinch's hand appears to be reaching into the square-shaped magnet, holding red ornament between his fingers. Universal Studios Hollywood pass member is printed in white across the top. The free magnet will be available at the Universal Studios store in the park during the month of November. Quantities are limited. Universal Pass members must present their annual or season pass to get their magnet. There is a limit of 1 magnet per pass. Universal Destination, but this goes at the bottom, not because we're trying to bury the lead. Universal Kids Resort, we kind of go in order of parks. We have a sort of structure to the show. And this is going towards the bottom, kind of like Epic would go beneath Islands of Adventure, which then I guess Horror Unleashed would go below that. Universal Kids Resort. Universal Destinations and Experiences revealed details of the themed lands that will make up Universal Kids Resort, opening in Frisco, Texas in 2026. Universal Kids Resort is specifically designed and developed for families with young children. Universal previously confirmed the themes of each land, but has now announced their official names. DreamWorks Shrek's Swamp, DreamWorks Puss in Boots Del Mar, Illumination's Minions vs. Minions Bello Bay Club, Jurassic World Adventure Camp, DreamWorks Trolls Fest, Nickelodeon SpongeBob SquarePants Bikini Bottom, Isle of Curiosity. Here's some company speak for you. Universal Kids Resort embodies the spirit of igniting thrill that drives everything we create, designed to bring our youngest guests and families together through play, creativity, and beloved characters and stories. It's a destination made for kids and, as a regional theme park, brings Universal's signature storytelling to families close to home. That's from Molly Murphy, president of Universal Creative. Then we have the park is full of interactive areas and elements. Team members will help kids dream up imaginary worlds with sidewalk chalk. Guests will also be able to play with water blasters and bubble blowers. We envision this park through the unbridled creativity of kids, where infinite imagination, curiosity, and free-spirited play were core to our design philosophies. It's produced a park that's pure joy and an absolute celebration of what it is to be a kid. That's from Brian Robinson, Executive VP and Chief Creative Officer at Universal Creative. There will be multiple sensory gardens designed to give children and families opportunities to pause, reset, and connect. These calming spaces invite guests to explore through touch, sound, and color in nature-inspired settings. For full descriptions of each land, you can check out our website, universalparksnewstoday.com. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. A special shout out to all the WIGS members watching who help make this show happen each and every week. For more information on these stories and more, head over to universalparksnewstoday.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to Universal Parks News Today on YouTube for more great content, of course. Click the bell for notifications and make sure to select all notifications so you never miss an episode of News Today with Universal Parks News Today. For UPNT, this is Eric Morton saying, the future is whatever you make it, so make it a good one.